What's up, everybody? I'm Gabriella the Black Professor of Wrestling. Welcome to my review of Wild Women Wrestling Season 3, Episode 42, right here on the PW Zone. And I know I have not been on here reviewing the last few episodes of Wild. I made a community post about it, talking to you how I was mentally, but I'm back now, and I want to give my quick bullet points of how I felt about the last few episodes I missed on Wild. Starting number 1. The Fab Four Civil War, Street Heat, Play Pink, High Swag, that feud, that storyline right now is still one of my favorites. They gotta have their hardcore match next week for tag titles because the title match they had few episodes ago, High Swag brought the Mad Ball taking out both Lori and Lindsay, and they said that don't bring out any weapons or they gotta get fined and DQ'd. So they can have a next week the hardcore match. 2, Karen Kai is still awesome. She is still one of my favorites right now, Season 3. Seeing her wrestle in these scenes matches in the while Terror Strike is gone, it's been a treat because she's really freaking good in the ring. She's very underrated, and even when Terror Strike comes back, I will not mind her seeing more of her in single assassin because she's really good. She's very underrated. Speaking of really good, I'm digging this partnership with Chainsaw and Date Lane. I'm still liking it. I'm still, intrigued of this partnership. I know you can call Daisy Lane the All-Star or Alexa Bliss all you want. I think this character change was needed, and I'm actually, I'm actually intrigued with her character work as Daisy Lane. So no complaints there. And 4, Paola Mayfield's the idiot. So let's get to my review.
Light the fuse, bring the boom. Let's go ignite. It's time. Light the fuse, bring the boom. Dynamite. Let's go ignite. Elements collide in the flash of light. And you feel the boom. It's time. Light the fuse, bring the boom. Dynamite.
The first matchup, episode 42, we have Fury, who is 1/3 of the newly formed trio with Chainsaw and Date Lane. She's taking on one of our new superheroes, Gabriella Cruz. Now, if Gabriella Cruz looks familiar to you, that's because he formed NXT star Valentina Feroz. Now, just like Ashley Blaze as Amari Miller, she was used on NXT, but she wasn't a big star. She was used being enhancement talent 4 stars in that women's division during that time. But she's been reigning around, and she's doing quite well for herself outside of NXT since she got cut. And she has been wrestling in AAA here and there alongside her tag team partner in NXT. I don't remember her partner's name, but I will put a picture up on here to visualize who I'm talking about. But this matchup between Fury and Gabriella, it was short yet sweet. It was just a good back and forth matchup between these two, and I had no complaints. Fury, one man sees a heel, next man sees a bare face. I don't know what they're doing with her because one man sees the crowd cheering for her, and later on in the matchup she gets booed. I don't know if that's a thing that people in WoW are telling you to do. One man they tell you to cheer for her, next man they boo her. I don't know. It's ridiculous. You gotta have her be a tweener. Be a tweener. That's all you gotta do. Don't have her be a barefaced woman and then be a heel next minute. I don't know what the guy doing with Fury, but it's kind of getting annoying. But I'm glad he hit in his trio Chainsaw Date Lane because I feel like they gotta have something going with that trio. I think the trio is called Monster and Metal. So that could be a new trio champions down the road, hopefully. But long story short, Fury gets the win with a Flight of Fury with the ring clipper that Angel Garza used in WWE for the win. Even though Gabriella Cruz didn't get the W, she made a pretty good impression in her first match in WoW. So looking forward to seeing her in WoW more often. And again, don't know what they do with Fury, but I hope they have something for her down the road. I hope she wins the championship gold down the road alongside Daisy Lane and Chainsaw. Speaking of trios, we have ourselves a trio match For the second matchup, episode 42, we have the Lions. Ran away, team up with the Brat Pack, Big with them, and Gianni going against Sir Spice. Yeah, they back. Well, Spice is back because she's back from getting her 2 degrees, and they gonna have a mystery partner. And before the Lions came out, they have a promo backstage talk about they now you're shredding the mystery partner. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be Dan McLean. That doesn't matter. Because we got to put down everyone that gets our way. Because we're not just A Alliance, we're the Alliance. And they come out, Sugar Spice come out, and lo and behold, you guessed it, by the TV, the mystery partner for the Mighty Mice is Holidead.
What? Are you out of your mind?
And before even the bell ringing, you got Spice already trying to go after Ran Away, the biggest member of the team. Like, calm down. I know you just came back, but you gotta relax. So, but she talked about the matchup with Gianni, and they have a good little exchange. So, Spice used her speed and agility to her advantage. At one point, you had Gianni going for a snapmare, and Spice had a unique way to get out, reverse it, because Gigi gotta go for the snapmare, but Spice landed her on her feet and give her an arm drag, and she sent her to the corner, hit her with a X Factor off the corner after she tagged in Holidead, and Holidead uses Spice as a weapon and use her to splash onto Gianni. So after getting hit with a huge leg drop from Holidead, that one got 2 count. Gianni found a way to sneak under Holidead and tag in BK with him, but BK gets the same treatment as a partner. He gets tossed around like a rag dog by Holidead. Holidead gets BK and hits the snake eyes to the corner. The Mighty Mice. She tags in Sugar. Sugar gets the Hurricane takedown from BK with him. She also hits the springboard arm drag and the sunset flip pin. Only got 2 count. But once the Ran Away gets tagged in, it was over. It was GG's. Because the whole matchup from here on out was just the Lions having their way with Sugar. There was no way they could have her. There was no way they could have her get tagged Spice or Holidead throughout this whole period of time. As soon as Ran Away gets tagged in, Spice trying to get in the ring, trying let me at her. She was fired up. She wanted a piece of Ran Away, and Sugar trying her best to just fight Ran Away, but there was no avail. I mean, she had a pretty good Izagiri to the side ahead of Ran Away, knocked her out for a brief moment, and then Ran Away woke up and just what, screw this. I gotta just throw her around like a rat dog. At one point, she had Sugar up and she started pumping her getting a pumping. I mean, that's what they do. You're the muscle of the group. That's what you do. You get a pumping no matter what.
I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment. That's it, get it.
The Lions then try to go for their finisher, the Coastal Clash, but Sugar gets out of it by drop kicking Ran Away out of the ring and arm dragging both BK and Gigi, and hot tags Holidead, and Holidead just house of fire. Big boots, clotheslines. She uses BK with him as a battery ram, taking out Gigi in the corner. Hit both of them with splashes. She hit BK with him with a sidewalk slam, and she hit Gigi down with a huge spine buster. And she attaches Spice, and she puts Spice in a vertical suplex position, and she uses it to splash onto Gigi, but he got broken up by Ran Away, and Ran Away literally put her foot in her butt, like she was West Foreman from that stage. So, but all hell breaks loose as everybody's in the ring. Ran Away trying to take out both Sugar and Spice, but Holidead comes in with a big boot, sends her in the corner. Holidead charges at Ran Away, but she gets tossed out of the ring by Ran Away, and Sugar gets taken up by the Brat Pack, and Spice is all alone. And she gets hit with a Coastal Clash, 1, 2, 3, and the Alliance get the win, despite the Mighty Mice mystery partner being Holidead. And they say, hey, we know you got 2 degrees, we know you just came back, from school, but we got to get pinned anyway because we don't care. But it was a really fun trios match. I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun. Sugar and Spice, I mean, they can easily be a fan favorite tag team and be like they want to, they really want to. They can build them up to be contender for the tag titles. I highly doubt it, but I think they could. Or you have Keita West as their mentor, they could easily go after the trio titles. Either way, I don't see them, being a flash in the pan tag team. Like these two would be over with their personalities and their charisma and their speed and agility. Like it's right there. Capitalize on it. So my main event, we have Golden Collins, one half of the ambulance thing, taking on Xena Phoenix. And Golden Collins grabbed the microphone before the match starts and says, "Hey, I know you guys are wondering where the key cat is. I told her taking that off. As soon as I heard about my match against Xena Phoenix, like, hey, just taking that off. I got this. I want to let people know that we are stronger as single competitors. Doesn't matter that we're strong together." And the answer promo saying that I got a clip Xena Phoenix wings. I got that dog in me. Okay, thank you, Golden Collins. And the match was decent. Xena Phoenix started off her wrestling skills. Her wrestling skills have been unmatched. Like it's still mind-boggling that she's learned how to be this skilled in the wrestling ring. Literally, just like that, her first year of wrestling is insane. But Golden Collins gets up and on her early halfway through the matchup, hit her with suplexes, shot to the gut, choke around the middle on the middle rope, and she just have her way with her. But Xena Phoenix finds a way to get back in the matchup and just using her grappling skills to turn her advantage. But to close most of the matchup, you have Golden Collins have her up in primary carry position, and not even hesitating. She literally grabbed her arm right before she gave a reverse the primary carry move, and she takes her down, put her on the bar, and Golden Collins instantly taps out, and Xena Phoenix gets the win. So Xena Phoenix gets the win, continuing her win ways while only having that one loss against Genesis months ago in their single action. She lost against trio matches, tag team matches, battle royals, but it doesn't matter. As a single competitor, she only had one loss under her belt, and she has a really good record, taking out everybody that she put in front of her. And it's only a matter of time until she becomes a Wild World Champion, being the face of WoW. I know they build up. You get the sense they build her up to be the new face of WoW, at least one of the new faces of WoW. And I think she's capable of being that. She's great in the ring, but I do think she needs to work on her promo skills a little bit. And she needs to show a little bit more charisma. I know she could be. I know she can bring that energy in WoW. I see her. Her energy on social media. I see she's capable of doing that. So she can bring that energy she has on social media on a WoW and be more charismatic. And where I be a face or a heel, I think it will work. I do think she had it in her. So I look forward to seeing what's next for her. I know she got to face Gabby Links like in the next week or two, because he took out Golden Collins. She got to go out and take on Gabby Links. So it's gonna be fun to watch. I'm glad she's not in the top tier Vortex anymore. That was just boring as hell. And I'm glad she's doing more matches against other WoW wrestlers. So Xena Phoenix get the win over Golden Collins, and look forward to seeing what happens next. Now time for the main event. The 8 million gazillion quadruple number one contender match for WoW World Championship. This time in fair four-way between Genesis, who was poised to be in the new face of WoW, who was destined to be the new face of WoW, WoW World Champion. Ever since he became a single star. She's up there being one of the faces of WoW. Aussie, a former WoW World Champion, who is currently the heart and soul of WoW, in my humble opinion. And she is the face of WoW, in my humble opinion. It might be, a couple people out there that might disagree, but I think she is one of the faces of WoW, if not the face of WoW. Tormenta, who just recently appear in WWE TV at World Collide with the AAA and WWE partnership. And she's also a former champion in AAA. Like, she also wrestled and competed for a World Championship since the beginning of season 1, since we launched. So like, she's in this match and she's back in the World Championship picture. And we got Paola. Who cares? But I gotta give credit where credit's due. I know I called it in the beginning of the review. That's just dance. But she actually did pretty good in this matchup. This fair four-way. Like, she saw that Aussie and Tormenta gonna be in this matchup, and she just like, I gotta lock in. I mean, I can't look bad against with these veterans. So she came in there and she did pretty decent. She did a couple bosses here and there, but was it like, it was only like 1 or 2 bosses. That's it. But other than that, he did decent. And of course, before the match even starts, you see Genesis make her way to the ring, and you see me in the crowd with a Genesis t-shirt, just marking out for her. Like, I get it. Call me a mark. I don't care. I'll take it. Like, what do you want me to do? You just want me to sit here and just look like this? Hell no. Like, that's my mate from Australia. One of my mates from Australia. So of course I'm gonna mark out. I'd rather be marked than a lame booker. David. So the match starts off with all 4 competitors just staring down at each other. For some reason, Paola grabs the mask of Tormenta, like, what are you doing? And the heels try to go after Tormenta and Aussie, but they got taken out. And that led Tormenta and Aussie in the ring all alone. And they forgot, oh, it's not a tag team match, this is a fair four-way. Everyone for themselves. So they started chain wrestling, they started, going back and forth. And heels just started to have enough of it, and they end up going after Tormenta. And Genesis and Paola teaming up, taking out Tormenta. And Tormenta takes out Genesis with an arm drag, and it's just Paola and Tormenta. And Tormenta try to go for a takedown with her legs, but Paola jumped too late, so she botched that. I don't know. I mean, I can't say I blame her, but again, like, gotta lock in. But that was really the only parts I noticed from Paola throughout the whole matchup, except for the towards the end. But Paola trying to take down Tormenta. She hit her in the corner with a forearm, and she hit the X Factor. Only got 2 count because Aussie come in and like, hey, get the hell off her. let me show you how it's done. So Aussie and Paola go head 1-on-1, and Paola is just getting schooled by Aussie, and she over here getting splashes in the corner, vertical suplexes, great little elbows, and she's just taking her to school. But Paola takes the reins, and she hits the X Factor on to Aussie. And then Genesis comes in, breaks out the pin, and drags Paola out of the ring. And now we have Genesis versus Aussie once again. And Genesis just choking out Aussie in the middle of her legs. And at one point you had her hit the jumping spinning heel kick. Only got 2 count. That's because Paola comes in and pushes Genesis off of Tormenta and pins her, and Tormenta kicks out. Now Paola and Genesis are bickering back and forth, and Genesis just ticked off that she even did that. But Tormenta gets up, throws Genesis out of the ring. And you never guess what happens next. Genesis laying on the mat, on the floor on the outside, and Tormenta does a moonsault off the apron to the floor onto a laid out Genesis. Like, what the hell? Like, I probably saw this before when she did it in season 2. If I didn't, then this is my first time seeing it live in general. Like, she's known for doing this. She did it before in a while. She does it multiple times in AAA. Like, this is insane that she did that. And Tormenta is like, hey, Aussie, you want some of this? And Aussie gets up and she hits the suicide dive on the Genesis, while Tormenta is holding her on the outside. Like, again, miscarriage of justice, 2-on-1 assault on Genesis, but I let it slide because Tormenta pins Aussie. So I let it slide. And then Tormenta, Aussie, and Genesis get up and basically just say, hey, let's have Paola have a moment. Let's have her hit this crossbar on the outside, and that'll be her big moment in the matchup. Do we have to? Yeah, we have to. Fine, let's do it. So they get taken out by Paola with the crossfire from the top rope to the outside. Got bodies everywhere. All four women on the floor, laid out. Emily Merrill's on commentary, so he checks on Paola. Aussie and Paola are trying to get back in the ring, but they get taken out by Tormenta and Genesis respectfully. Now Genesis and Tormenta are back in the ring. Tormenta gets hit with a tornado kick for Genesis, but Genesis pins Tormenta and her pin gets broken up by Aussie. And Genesis tries to go for the tornado kick onto Aussie, but Aussie ducks out of the way, hitting her with a cutover down under. And Paola Mayfield comes in hitting Aussie with a DT. And out of nowhere, Tormenta jumps for the top rope, hitting the double knees to Miura to Paola Mayfield. 1, 2, 3, and Tormenta gets a shot at the World Championship in the near future. And this is one side of being, getting her payback, because you got to remember, Tormenta and Gladiator were lied to in the Battle Royal for World Championship. Tormenta thought she won the match, but Samantha Smart saved Gladiator from getting eliminated, and she eliminated Tormenta from behind, winning the World Championship like that. So keep that in mind. Tormenta wants her revenge, and she wants her fair shot at the World Championship, and she's gonna get it in the near future against Gladiator. And I'm looking forward to seeing that match. And I'm not gonna tell you what happened in that match either. So, but overall, it was a really good matchup between these four ladies. I was impressed with Paola, because she actually did a decent job. Hopefully, we see her more of that in the future. Whether it be the rest of the season or the next season. But either way, I was a fan of this matchup. And I'm glad Tormenta won.
You're lying!
And that's my review of Wild Superheroes Season 3, Episode 42. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the episode. You've seen it. If you haven't seen it yet, go on Wild Superheroes YouTube channel. They got the full episode up right now, minus the promos. If you want to see the promos, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, one of those platforms. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys have a good upcoming weekend for 4th of July weekend this Friday. And be on the lookout later this week, because I will be uploading a Twitter video of one of my favorite Wild Superheroes right now. You probably saw the community post. You probably saw my Instagram post, but you haven't figured out yet. Figure it out real quick before you get X'd out. But that's gonna be on YouTube either Wednesday or Thursday, most likely Wednesday. And I might do another video later in the week, talk about another topic that was very controversial. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. I'm not gonna was April Black. I'm out.